if you like, I have some breaking news actually, which a lot of the viewers may or may not know. I'm into stocks. I trade stocks. So Lyft announced their first quarterly earnings report today, and it's a disaster. Now, I don't want it to be a disaster because I want my cash out to work immediately. I hope they're not running out of cash. So I'm going to put this little quote in front of the camera. It's on my cell phone. So this is live. I don't know. Can you guys see it?
Right there.
Okay. So here's the deal. Lyft announced their first quarter earnings. Stock is down 27%.
Ooh.
Now, that is very rare that happens to major companies like this. So yesterday, the stock closed at $30.76. Right now is right about 22.5. So they said, pretty much confirming what I've been talking about, there's a driver shortage. The passengers are paying through the nose, but the driver shortage is hurting these people. So, and I listened to the conference call until I jumped on this one. They said they're going to spend tons of money bringing drivers back online again. Now, Lyft ants rejoice. I may be one. Gabe is probably another one. So what does that mean? That means show me the money. Time to Lyft to show us the money.
Put your money where your mouth is, right?
That's right, baby. Just like Uber did. When was that? Like 6 months ago, maybe? They said they're going to spend $250 million. And at that time, I had never seen quests like that since 2016, right? It would be like 80 rides for $800 or some ridiculous number. I'm like, yeah, Lyft, come on down. Okay, stock is down. Whoever owns Lyft stock, I apologize for the bad news. So you may not sleep well. You may not sleep well tonight. But
and that's after trading too. So
that's after hours trading, yeah. So most of the institutions who hold this piece of paper haven't even started to dump yet. So although it may be an overreaction, 25% is like that's ridiculous. It's a lot.
Did you see Netflix? That dropped 50% over the last month.
Yeah, when the earnings came out. Yeah. So it seems like Lyft is having two problems. One, I did send you those screenshots. So those screenshots, by the way, should have been a precursor of what's coming, right? Because in my life of being a Lyft driver over the last 6 years, I had not seen surge like that in Los Angeles. So there were like $50 surge numbers in LA. What does that mean? Well, they're trying to get drivers back, and it lasted, by the way, for like solid 45 minutes to an hour. It wasn't a glitch. And there you go. Look at those numbers, right? And that's right here. Right in the middle is me. So I did 2 rides, one with a $50 bonus, which I locked in on the left side of the screenshot you see. And I did 2 rides in about, I think it was an hour and 10 minutes, and made $100. Usually I'm not a Lyft driver. I'm strictly Uber mostly. But this has been happening quite often. So that means there are no drivers. This is not a glitch. And they're desperate for drivers. And here are the results. So on the earnings conference call, I didn't finish it because I had to do this one at 3 with Chris. They said, we're going to spend tons of money to bring our drivers back. Good luck. Is that going to happen? I'm not sure. So what do you think about this, Chris?
Well, I can say my market's pretty much the same. So Saturday night, it was the entire city of Buffalo and then the suburbs of Buffalo, the immediate suburbs, because it is a larger area. Lyft had 100% surge. Like no matter where you were taking at least, I think the lowest I saw was $4.25 and the highest was $9.75. So it wasn't like this where it was $50. But yeah, in my market, it's the same thing where it's just blanketed with surge. About 2 hours ago, I looked on the app too, just to see what it was like when you'd sent me these screenshots. And the same thing happened. I just looked at it now. There's only a small area of surge. So certain markets, yeah, it's definitely having a lot of surge, the pink surge too. So, it's crazy to see that amount, $50 all over the place.
Honestly, I have never seen it, ever. I mean, I'm only around for 6 years, but Lyft has been only around 8 years. So I have never seen these numbers. I mean, Lyft is very stingy. Lyft is not like Uber. They introduced this flat rate surge in LA, in California anyway. over the last couple of months. He usually is like $2, $3. Do you see the corners of the other, in the middle, that red C there? There's like $2 there. Usually Lyft is $2, $3, stingy as heck when it comes to surge, not like Uber. But this day it was like $50. I'm like, come on, right? So we know the passenger is not getting charged that $50. I mean, the ride I did, was like 7 miles, so they didn't charge a passenger $80 for that ride. I know that. So Lyft is losing money on that. And basically in the conference call, they said, pretty much without saying it, they said, we're going to spend a ton of money working on getting our drivers back. I'm like, good luck. Good luck with that one. Although, you never know. Maybe I'll become a Lyft ant myself. Hey, man, That's why, by the way, that's why you're multi-app, right, Chris? You talk about that all the time.
Mm-hmm. You can't stick to just one because you don't know what's going to happen. And like you said earlier, Lyft is pretty stingy. Like normally when I look, it's always about half the price of what Uber is offering for its surge. So for the same $2 to $4 that you might see on Lyft, when you open up the Uber app, you're seeing like $5.75, sometimes $9 for the same. So yeah, it all comes down to just playing the game and doing what you got to do when you got to do it.
Yeah, 100%. So